Okay, so hey Alex, welcome to this short of interview. Thanks for being able to take it. The idea with this is just to ask you a couple of questions about your experience learning and practicing English with us. So yeah, basically my first question is just let us know who you are and where are you located. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my experience with the English platform is very good because in the last year I had the opportunity to the register in the first time and to the begin the new experience. For me, it's fantastic to know other people in the city on the other country. I try to learning implement my English fluently here and to the learning in the in the other activities in my week in my house, for example. I to implement for to the practice and the listening podcasts and the watching videos and to the complement here in the Angular platform. For me, this is a great experience because the people had the opportunity to the practice English. The most important is not paid to the cost. It's totally free for to the people here.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing. And w from which country are you located?
In the country, in this moment, I live in Medellin, Colombia, in this moment.
Okay, nice. And from which other countries have you met people here before? Um,
The other people, I had the opportunity to the interview with, for example, the other people in the Peru, Mexico, Brazil. It's more common people to connect here in the Anglo platform.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's true. We have people mostly right now from Latin America, but we are working hard to attract native speakers for you all to practice. So, speaking about it, how do you feel about speaking with other Spanish natives instead of speaking with native English speakers? Do you feel weird, or how is your experience speaking with other people from Latin America who's also learning?
My experience for today, speaking other people in Latin America, in Mexico, Peru is a good experience because I had the opportunity the listening to the other accents in this case and for to the other people to know the other country. In my case, it's a great experience. Uh, I had to the other question, for example, when I to the begin in the interview, in this moment or the other occasion, I had to the difficult for to the other people, in this case, for to the audio and camera. This is a great difficult in the other moments to the listening to other people because they had to present, for example, inconvenient for the audio, for the camera and video. In the rest, it's no hard problem. For me, this is a great experience for to speaking with the other people in the other country in Latin America.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, sometimes obviously these kind of virtual meetings can have some kind of issues related with each people's devices, because sometimes probably the internet connection is not good, or because the device doesn't have the right permissions to access the camera or to access the microphone. So yeah, these kind of things are unavoidable sometimes. So yeah, it's just like a matter to have a little bit patience until you
My
find the right
my
match with,
other question,
yeah.
my other question, do you organize to the time? For example, I change for to the hour in this moment because I like more to interview with the other people. I normally in the last year I use the envelope in the evening. In this moment, I changed to the hour because I like it more. In the afternoon, for example, I had to the other occupation and the other activities. I try to the change for my hour in this moment. I like it more speaking in this time.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We try to have different schedules for these meetings each Tuesday and Thursday, and also to have like during the day and then during the evening, mostly because we want to attract people also from other time zones. So as you can, or as you could know, for instance, if people are in Europe, I'm right now, for instance, in Europe, and you want to join right now to a session, it's easy for me because it's almost 6 p.m. here, for instance, while for you, it's almost 12 p.m. So the time difference makes like easier to have these other people from other time zones. And when it's like for you 6 p.m., for me it's almost midnight. So at that time I'm sleeping. So what we are trying to do here is to accommodate to different time zones to start attracting people from other parts of the world. Yeah, so for us right now, it's more easier to reach people from Latin America and also cheaper because the platform is free. So we are trying also to run ads and that costs money. So, but well, we are trying in this case like to do our best to attract more people and from other different time zones. So yeah, you can join once per week, or you can join every Tuesday and Thursday. You can join us on the afternoon or in the evening, whatever it's better for you to join us. It's like the best time. And also another thing that I wanted to notice here or to highlight here is that we have like this time spans of 2 hours because we want everyone to join at the same time. Because in that moment is where the magic happens with the algorithm in the platform, because we can start doing the matches between the people who are in that time frame. Otherwise, if we open like 24 hours, 7 days a week, it will be so hard to match with others. But if we are in a span of 2 hours and everyone joins at the same time, in that case, it would be easier. So that's the reason why we have these kind of schedules. So yeah, I don't know if that respond to your answer, but yeah, I'm glad to hear that for you also this new time zone or this new time frame in the afternoon works for you. So yeah, that's amazing.
For, I think in the people in this moment in the new time, I I watch is difficult for to the other people. For example, I there are other people to working or to take the lunch.
Yeah.
Is common. It depends. There are most people in this moment to working, for example, remote in the different companies or the other people to join the different activities. In my case, I don't have problem in this moment because for the moment I don't working. I try to connect in this moment. In the afternoon, in the evening, excuse me, I remember to begin to the platform. I want to change to the new time in this moment because I like because the after in the afternoon I had to this free time because I I joined to the other I go into the other activities. I am bouncing the other activities in this case. I like him to the change the new hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Good to hear that. And I want to ask you another question related to the sessions. How do you feel about the English level of yourself and about the other people? Do you think that you can find people in reality here to practice your English speaking skills, or how do you feel about the level of English here in Anglo?
I think in my level English with the compared with the other people is some similar because I listening with, for example, other people, for example, teacher English here in the England. They are there are good people, good level in English fluently. For example, in the last year, I had the opportunity to study in my city with the program bilingual and to continue the practice here in the platform English. I compare my level with other people. I found the good people here in the Anglo with the level English. It's
Uh,
some similar.
okay,
I
that
had I have other question for you.
yeah.
Do you say or comment in this moment there are speaking native in the other country? Is really or what is the truth?
Is there a speaking about other country? I didn't understand well the question. Can you repeat, please?
Okay, do you say or comment in the new change that there are the other people in the other country participate here, for example, native speaker in the United States or the other country?
Yeah. Yeah, we are working on it. To be honest, we don't have too much people right now. Uh, there are a couple of new people who already joined it. I could see that some of these native people already joined it in some speaking events. So not everyone has the opportunity to speak with them. But yeah, we are starting to have more users. Um, what happened in difference between attracting because this is so common on this case, and I would like to explain it. What happens is that we, as a Latin Americans, we need to learn and practice English because for us it's a requirement to have better job opportunities. However, for English native speakers, they don't need to learn Spanish. For them, the people who's learning Spanish is because it's for hobby, or it's because they just wanted to do it. They wanted to challenge themselves. So you can, if you do some research, it could be like 1 million people learning English, but just 1,000 people learning Spanish. So the difference between both of them is huge. So for that reason, there are many people from Latin America because we all need for for professional reasons to learn English, but they don't. So the difference is like 10 or 20 or 30 by one. So it's hard to attract them because there is not as much as English learners. The second thing is that, for instance, create ads to attract people who want to practice English are cheaper than create ads in the United States or in Europe, which is very expensive. So, and we are not charging any money for users. So basically, we are losing money in that case, attracting these other people, that the ones who wants to practice Spanish, so the native speakers. So as you can see, we have a problem, and we have like an imbalance between the people who want to practice English and the people who want to practice Spanish. So it's so hard. to be honest, and it's so expensive to attract them. So that's the reason why it's probably that you won't match with native speakers because there are not native speakers too much in the world in comparison with us wanting to speak in English, you know? So now that you and others, once we release this video, understand this imbalance, you are going to understand why there are not too much, but we are still working. We are still working on attracting and attracting more. So hoping at least like for this year, at the end of this year, to start having more and more traction for these native speakers. Okay.
I thinking is this similar for to the compare, for example, in the tandem. The tandem is a app the people to the have meeting in the different works. I had opportunity to the practice with tandem. This is more common for the people using the work. The last year I had opportunity also to practice with the other group in Latin America with the people in the United States. The idea the people to have meeting in the 30 hall pass in Spanish and to the change in the second language in English is a good experience for me. I, for the moment, the director to the the people to the pay a little cost or to the people to connect and to the interview with the other people in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem that we all this kind of platforms has. But it's for the reason I just mentioned. It's there are way less people and it's so expensive to get them. And so yeah. Yeah, and I think that the last question that I have for you is before finding Anglo, how did you try to practice your second language? Did you have any kind of challenge finding other people? What did you did before? What kind of other events you use? And what is the difference that Anglo made in your path to practice English?
Do you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, but before finding Anglo, how did you practice English before? Do you have a way and Anglo how Anglo helped you in that case to improve your English?
Okay, before to the connect my in English, I in the last year I to the practice my English fluently with the other course in my civic managing informality. The course finished in the last year. I remember in the course bilingual program, the people had the opportunity to the practicing platform, the 7 days, 24, and to the interview in the Monday and Wednesday with the other teacher virtual English and practice and complement the English before to the to connect here in the Anglo virtual. In my house, I try to practice every day with the implement with the different methodologies. For example, the listening podcasts, watching videos.
Hmm, that's great. Oh, that's amazing then. So you use other tools obviously to keep practicing, but I guess that this platform help you at the end to practice with others,
I,
which is different.
I had
And
two questions.
yeah,
I had other question for you. The idea is to continue to free totally in the Anglo or to the page or a cost.
yeah, that's a good question. The idea is to keep it free for free, but we have a couple of premium features that you can access. that will help you to improve your results. So these premium features are related to getting faster matches. For instance, if the match is taking too long, with the premium feature, you could be matched faster with other practitioners. You will be like the first in line for getting the match. That's like one of the features. The other features are related with artificial intelligence. So, like for instance, during the call, you will see the translations immediately about what you are saying. So you will see immediately like a prompt of what you are saying, and also with corrections. So you will see like, okay, I say this in the wrong way. I have to correct it. Also, you will have at the end of the call the record of the call with all of these improvements. So you will receive a report that will tell you, like, okay, you made these mistakes. In the next time, you can correct it, and also will give you like a general overview about your level. So basically, it will tell you all the time, like during this call, your level was B1, B2, C1, A2, A3, things like that, and also a general overview. So that's what we have in the premium features. Right now, actually, we have a promotion of lifetime access. So it's not right now like a monthly or annual subscription. You can access all of these features for just $89 for life. So yeah, that's what we have right now. But the normal matching and the normal meetings are for free, and the idea is to keep it for free. So yeah, that's like the answer about this.
Okay. I
Okay.
had to the question.
Yep.
In my case, I want to create for example, the virtual meeting with the other teacher for to the try to practice good the living English for to every people. Is a good methodology. For example, to create to the meeting with the teacher. For example, in this case.
Yeah, so basically, let me see if I understood your question. You want to match with a teacher instead of other learner.
Yeah.
Is okay. Yeah, it could be. We didn't have that ability yet, because the idea is to keep practicing with other learners, or with people from other countries, like a language exchange. But yeah, we can think about it in the future. But so far, we just have like mm, speak with other learners. That's what we have right now. But yeah, but thanks for the suggestion.
My final question. The idea is to keeping to the interview in the different occasion.
On a different location.
The idea is to keeping the different interview in the determined moments for you or some one time.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question. Uh, to keep the
The idea
interview.
is to keeping yeah. The idea is to keeping continue to the interview with you.
No, the idea is now like, okay, these are all of the questions that I have. So yeah, it's just like one interview, and yeah, the idea is to share this record with all of our users. So it's just this one interview. Is that your question? Hi, Alex. Oh, I think that I lost your connection. Ah, no, you are here.
Okay,
Yeah. So, yes,
okay.
Alex, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for your answers. I hope that you are enjoying the time in Anglo. So, yeah, see you around then. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you so much for to the present interview with you. The idea is to continue practice here in the Anglo platform.
Okay. Yeah, that's the idea. Perfect. Yeah, and always welcome. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
And I also to invite for to the other people.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. See you then.
Thank you so much, uh, Andres, for interview today.
Okay. Yeah. See you then. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.
Bye, 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 bye.